Taking responsibility towards normalcy. COVID-19 pandemic has resulted a significant loss of human life around the world, and it poses a new threat to public health, food system, and workplace. The pandemic has wreaked havoc on the economy and in our society, putting millions of lives at danger, falling into extreme poverty, and increasing the number of individuals who are malnourished. The pandemic has a big impact on the entire food chain, exposing its vulnerability. The farmers and the agricultural workers have been unable to access markets, including to acquire their crops and to sell their goods. Also, trade restrictions, confinement measures, disrupting domestic and international food supply chains, limited access to nutrition, safe and diverse meals. We can see that many areas have been affected in our lives due to this devastating pandemic. The pandemic has wiped out jobs, putting millions of people's life in jeopardy. Millions of women's and men's food security and nutrition are jeopardized as workers lost their jobs, grow ill, and die. With those low-income nations, notably most marginalized populations such as small-scale farmer and indigenous people being the hardest hit. First, getting back to normalcy would require the participation and cooperation of all citizens around the world in abiding their health protocols and their government. Here in our country, we should also follow our health protocols such as being vaccinated from 12 years old up to 60 years old as a citizen. We should get some vaccines because it is for our own sakes and for us to help our country to stop the spread of these harmful viruses. In many communities, many people did not want to be vaccinated because of disinformation in the public, resulting in the public being misled or afraid of the vaccines. We need everyone to do their share of responsibility. Second, being vaccinated is still the best way to protect ourselves from severe symptoms to slow the COVID-19 and also to reduce the numbers of new variants. As of now, we cannot cure these harmful viruses, but the only thing we can do humans is to stop it from spreading. And it starts from ourselves. For example, if I am a traveler and I possess symptoms like cough, fever, and loss of taste, and etc., I should self-isolate because it is the best way to protect my loved ones and my family. As shown in many places, pandemic can be contained towards normalcy when all citizens are responsible and willing to take care of each other. For this world to be a better place, we should do our part for the human race and for the next generation. Instead of spreading lies and fake news, it is the best to play our part. Be critical in everything we consume and do. We should be responsible to ourselves and for others. Getting back to normalcy depends on how we take responsibility. There are no guarantee.